And just like that, the final episode of the recording session has begun. Welcome back to Mega Breaks with Princess Remedy. And when we last left off, we were here. We were talking to this flower, Miss Rosepun. I was given... Okay, so anyway, let's see what voice will we give Miss Rosepun. I'm your host, MegaShadowFist. It's like a video, it's like a commentary, in case I didn't say that previously. Anyway, Rosepun. We shall... let's see, let's give him the, I guess it's pretty much the Togami voice, because, like, I didn't really use that voice for anybody else. I'm sad because I was given a dumb name. Oh, are you, Mr. Togami? That's pretty messed up. You were given a dumb name, weren't you, huh? Frickin' Togami. Like, what kind of name is Togami, anyway? It's a terrible name, isn't it, lady? I hope you understand just how terrible the name Togami is. Like, it's the worst name in the world. Like, you can't have a name worse than Togami. Hey, completely, you got a heart. Hey, I could learn to live. Hey, I could learn to live with my name. Thanks. Okay, let's see. It's empty. Oh, nope. Stop. No, stop. There we go. 35. I think we need 40 to go to the next area. Oh, there it is. Yeah. We already talked to you before. Let's see what's in here. Oh, we have a bed. Which we still can't sleep. One of these, just you wait, one of these beds is gonna have like some, oh, this is cool. Alright. We got a heart. Let's see what we got here. We have a regeneration power, and we have, but anyway, since this is the final episode of the recording session, what do you say we have an awkward topic? I haven't had an awkward topic in a long time. I think I tried doing a couple awkward... I think I did a couple on Shantae, right? Which, by the way, if you were ever curious, yes, I do plan on playing Shantae, Half Genie Hero. Because that game's actually coming out in September. I think what my plan might be... I do plan on playing it relatively soon. It comes out September 27th, so I'm obviously not going to be able to... By the time that I finish Frambo, I still think that there's still going to be a little bit of time before I can actually start it myself. I don't plan on doing Shantae right after I do Frambo, though, but yeah, I actually do plan on doing Half Genie Hero when it comes out. Munch. You just give him my regular voice. My Halo hurts. Alright. But yeah, I do plan on doing that eventually. I plan on doing, because, like, there are a couple games, like, normally I like to keep, like, my I like to keep my series secret, but there are a couple of games that, like, I can confirm that I will do. Like, I will do Shantae, Half Genie Hero at some point. I'm not gonna say that, I'm gonna do it, like, as soon as it comes out, but I'd be very surprised if I didn't start it by the end of the year. I also do plan on doing Jenny LeClue and, Jenny LeClue as well. So, those are gonna be Monday, Wednesday, Friday series, because, like, Dual Destinies, Ace Attorney Dual Destinies, that's going to last, like... How long do you think it's gonna last? Like, I think, let's see, Trials and Tribute, let's see, Justice for All, what lasted from it lasted from December 2014 to June 2015, so that's January, February, March, April, May, June, that was 6 months, and Trials and Tribulations lasted from June 2015 to, when did I end it? I ended it just before Ghost Trick, and I think I started Ghost Trick in November 2016. Trials and Tribulations actually didn't last that long. July, August, September, October, November. So that's like 4 or 5 months. So I think that Dual Destinies is probably going to be about 5-6 months, give or take. And then it might even be longer depending on if I decide to do the DLC case. But, you know. But yeah, like... Aside from that, though, like, I do plan on doing, like, the second Danganronpa game. I'm not exactly sure when I'm going to do it. I don't think I'm going to start it right after, Dual Destinies, though. So I want to take a break from that. I might try to do something else, actually. Like, I have a couple ideas. I'm going to keep those secret for a little while, though. What I want to do, actually, is I want to go back to here. And, I think... No, it wasn't this one. It was this one. One thing that I want to do is I want to go inside of here, because, like, you remember there was like this one house with, like, a heart like a chest that we couldn't open. No, not this one. I want to see if maybe there's, like, a secret passage or something, like a secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. No, it's not. It was, like, high up. Okay, so it's not in this one either, I don't think. Yeah, it's not in this town either. You guys, like, it was a couple months ago. But anyway, awkward topic time, I suppose. So, this is an awkward topic that I brought up in, No, I believe it was actually in the first round that I brought up in that I brought up in my Mega Breaks with 100% orange juice, the unaired one that I had to basically get rid of because freaking reasons. I should point out that on Wednesday night I got the Windows 10 anniversary update, and I'm not exactly sure if that was the reason for it. Like, I made sure to make sure that I got the latest ROMs from the latest drivers from AMD. Oops. There's gotta be a way. There's gotta be. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. Like, they're lying to us, right? Like, Can we just? Aha! I knew it. Let's see what we got here. Okay, we got a heart. There we go. Anyway, but Dual Destiny, or no, I made super sure to make sure they had the latest ROMs from the latest drivers from AMD, because I didn't want to have those random reboot problems like what happened before, like when I first upgraded to Windows 10, way back when. Like, in case you are curious, later, like I don't know, like freaking earpiece thing got stuck. Okay, we have to be able to cross. We have to be able to go to this side. Like, there's no way. You see that guy sleeping? Yeah, okay, yeah, we have to be able to access this. Or maybe we can only do that once we do that, huh? But, like, ladies and gentlemen, like, in case you ever had, like, any issues. Oh, there's a flower here, like what I had. Let's see, Sad Bloom. We'll give him the wise sage voice because why not? I just want to have a little bit of variety here. I don't get enough sunlight with this tree next to me. Okay, but there was a problem that I had where when I first upgraded to Windows 10 way back when, about a year ago, where like my computer would randomly restart. And at first I thought it was because like for some reason with Windows 10 when you upgrade to it, it has like this automatic setting where like it'll check for updates, like because like the way that Windows 10 works differently from like 8 and 7 and whatnot is that it'll check for updates automatically. It doesn't do like, it'll check for updates. It'll update itself while it's on. It's not like Windows 8 or 7 where like when you go to shut it off, it'll be like update and restart, update and shut down. And so for some reason the default setting for, let's say I give them the way it said, now I have the courage to tell it to move. Now I have the courage to tell it to move aside. So they had like when it first it has like the default setting is like that it would restart automatic. Like if it checked for updates, it would restart the computer automatically without warning you. So, but you could change it so that it would that it would warn you, and you could schedule a restart in case like one of the updates required a restart. And I thought that fixed the problem, but it didn't. I still had like problems where like my computer would randomly reboot, and it turns out that it was because like of faulty GPU and CPU drivers that came from the Windows 10 update. So I made sure that, you know, history didn't repeat itself. You got a hearts increased. So now we have 40. History didn't repeat itself, and I wouldn't have that issue again. So I made sure that I had the latest drivers. So I don't think I'm gonna have to, knock on wood, worry about that. It's been a couple days, nothing's happened, so knock on wood that doesn't happen. But yeah, like, I'm not quite sure if it was 100% orange juice that caused it, or, wait, how did I get in the topic of the Windows 10 update? Because, yeah, I'm not quite sure if it was 100% orange juice that caused it, or if it was, like, Windows 10 anniversary update, or, I don't know. Let's see what we got here. Oh, let's see what we got here. I wish I had friends. Oh, that's sad. Why don't you just make up imaginary ones? I remember when I was a kid, I had an imaginary friend named Mackenzie. I did actually. Like, I'm not making that up. That was a real thing. Back when old Mega was young Mega. Young Mega had an imaginary friend named Mackenzie. Although it wasn't like a real like it wasn't like Calvin and Hobbes or anything, like, you know, where like Calvin would always talk to Hobbes. Like, it was just like this. I don't think I ever really talked to Mackenzie. It was just like I never, like, it was just like, you know, like, whenever people ask, oh, do you have an imaginary friend? I'd be like, yeah, I have this imaginary friend named Mackenzie. And that was it. I'd never actually interacted with that person. Because, I don't know, I just didn't. Heart increase? Flask capacity increase. Return the slab or suffer my curse. We're friends now, yay! Are you friends? I don't think you're friends. But anyway, awkward topic time, so, let's talk about this 100% orange juice, but, relatively recently, I went to because I showed in my finale for Danganronpa, I showed a little bit of footage from school mode, which you got a hearts increase, which if you don't know, it's this special thing that you can unlock after you beat the game. I'm not going to say what it is for reasons, like in case you want to experience it for yourself, but I was kind of curious. I was kind of worried that if like I showed any of that footage, if I uploaded it on YouTube, like I'd end up getting like, you know, like I'd have to deal with copyright issues. So I went to go check to see. We got shots multiplied. I went to go check to see if other people had done school mode, and sure enough, people did. You got Black Hole Key. That must be the red one. Sure enough, yeah, of course it was a red one. Sure enough, people did, the people that actually did, like, full playthroughs of school mode is actually a pretty decent length, actually. And so, when I did that, I discovered a new YouTube channel to watch, and I've been watching their videos relatively recently. It's a channel by the name of Modderwell, and she's this person who makes very interesting videos, does, like, a lot of, like, really hardcore indie stuff, which is, in more recent times, if you were to look at the games that I've done on my channel, actually pretty right up my alley, but, let's see. The world is crazy. What do I do? But it kind of made me realize, like, I've been thinking about this for a little bit. I think one thing that's happened when it comes to, like, YouTube watching, I think, is this. So, when it comes to entertainment media, when it comes to music, whatever, everybody reaches a point in their life where their tastes mature. Healing Complete, you got a heart, where they're no longer looking for new stuff. Ah, I see. It is I who am crazy. Great. Are you happy about that? Like, where they stop listening to, like, the newest stuff on the radio or paying attention to the latest movies or TV shows. Everybody reaches that point. I actually read an article, and I tweeted an article about that. Like, somebody, like, looked at, like, Spotify, demographics and tried to pay attention to when people stopped. And they used that information to see, like, average out when people stopped listening to the newest music. Let's look at you. I'm not sure if I'm sick or not. Essie, that actually sounds like a girl's name. But anyway, yeah, I knew I was gonna die from that. But anyway, I think that's also happened with YouTube videos. Yeah, but like they use like Spotify demographic data to figure out when people stop paying attention. When people stopped paying attention to like the main pop channels and started listening to like more older stuff. What was I saying? But that also happens with YouTube. I think YouTube. I think one sad thing that's happened in relatively recent times, Healing Complete, you got a heart, is that YouTube isn't. Oh, I wasn't sick. Thanks. YouTube isn't exactly this place of discovery anymore. Like I remember. There's this tradition that I used to do, like, every summer, I would look up a brand new Let's Play of Super Mario Sunshine. I've talked about this before. I would just find, like, a new YouTuber and do a playthrough of Super Mario Sunshine, or watch a new playthrough of Super Mario Sunshine. I've actually discovered quite a few interesting things that way. I think the last time that I did that was in 2011, although I didn't exactly look at a new... Although, in that case, I watched the... verses that Tyler and Josh did of their first Super Mario Sunshine verses, Attacking Toucans. So much snack food. And so, yeah, I would do that. Like, just like, I would, like, that's something I don't exactly do anymore, where I just randomly just, like, YouTube a playthrough, randomly search a playthrough of a game, not for the sake of just watching a Let's Play of the video itself, but to find a new YouTube channel. I don't do that anymore. No one really does that anyway. No one else does that either. Thank you. So you've come to heal the prince? He's in the royal castle in the royal valley. Good luck out there. So people don't exactly do that anymore. I don't think. Like, I've heard people talk about, like, say that like Let's Plays are dying out and people who just aren't really into them anymore. I don't exactly think that's true. I think, is this ice thing sick? Hrist. I appear to have caught... Yes, you're ice. Of course you caught a cold. I appear to have caught a cold. I wonder how they would translate that in other languages. Okay, anyway, but I already talked about that in Franbo. That's one thing I do on my channel. I tend to assume that everyone watches my videos, and then I, like, I glide over stuff that I've already talked about. and older videos because I'm like, I don't know, I don't want redundant stories if I can help it. I mean, I'm gonna repeat stuff sometimes, but anyway, but like Let's Plays are dying out. I don't know, it's just that it's more so that people's tastes have matured. I think people have, at this point, I think most people, like, you don't necessarily have to be a YouTube OG like me, right? I created this channel in 2010, but, you know, before this channel, there's another channel that I still use to watch videos. I don't upload on that channel. I used to, but most of those videos are privated. I just use it to watch videos and to comment without having to worry about, you know, affecting my own image, right? Like, you know, like, it's like, if you're a YouTuber, you have to be careful about the things that you say, because, like, if you say something that pisses people off, they could go and flag your videos for, like, community guideline strikes, and you know that, like, YouTube doesn't actually check that. I know that for a fact, because, like, I know Gark or Kratos end up getting a video community guideline strike on an episode of Brawlhalla, even though that game's freaking rated, I think it's like E10, like worst case scenario T. It's definitely nothing within it was against YouTube's terms of service, but it got a community guideline strike. You got it repealed, but you know, you have to be careful about stuff like that. So, you know, have to be careful about stuff like that. You don't, when you comment on other people's videos. So I usually use that other channel to comment and stuff. And anyway, I've been watching YouTube videos regularly. It's been part of my everyday life since 2007, I think. 2007, with the exception of like this couple months, this 3-4 month break where I wasn't allowed to watch YouTube videos at all. I think I forgot what voice I gave him. I thank you, Saturnian healing princess. You're out healing the land, then. Very good. I wonder if I'm starting to have like I'm looking at my Audacity track, and I'm kind of nervous that like the same thing is happening. No, this looks a little bit different from before, I think. I think everything should be good. I hope so. I'm really nervous. Like, more than likely, that issue is never going to happen again, what happened with 100% Orange Juice. But because it happened once, I'm going to be paranoid about that for pretty much the rest of my recording career, I imagine. Since 2007, but, so, like, I got to see, like, a lot of things, like, Let's Play channels, J-vlogging or Japan vlogging channels, a lot of stuff in their early days, but I know, like, most people got into, seriously watching YouTube videos in, like, 2011, right? So, like, even if you got in that late, that was 5 years ago, so most people's tastes have matured at this point. They aren't exactly looking for channels, they've already found the channels that they like, and they're just not exactly branching out into new stuff. And so, you see that, I think, especially in, oh yeah, that's where Idle and Tipsy were. If you don't know who they are, you can watch my Mega Breaks with, if you don't know who they are, you can watch my Mega Breaks with of Idle Do. Those are the people who developed this game, in case, like, you're just tuning in for the first time. The people who developed this game are Ludosity, who did Idle Do, which I did 2 Mega Breaks with of, actually. 5 years, like, most people chase them. It's kind of like traditional TV, right? Like, you don't go and discover new TV channels all the time, right? You have your channels that you prefer to watch, and that's that. And YouTube's gotten kind of the same way, because YouTube's been out long enough that most people's tastes just naturally have matured. It's just one of those things. There has to be like a secret passage here or something, like somebody that I'm missing. Because I think it said 50, right? Did it say 50? I think it said that we needed 50. Let me go back and check. And so you see that in channels like Let's Play channels, right? Like how slow Let's Play channels grow these days. Like nowadays, like back in 2011, right? If you had 50,000 subscribers, assuming that people were actively watching your videos, reaching 100,000 was a matter of when, not if. If you had 50,000 subscribers in June, by the end of the year, you're pretty much guaranteed to have 100,000. You might even have more than that, actually, depending on how popular you are, and depending on how you sell yourself. Nowadays, you have 50,000 subscribers in June. In case you're wondering why I chose June, it's the 6th month, it's the middle of the year. By the end of the year, you might have 60,000, 70,000 if you're lucky, and that's because people just aren't interested in just checking out new channels anymore. So, growth has slowed down for mostly everybody. At this point, of course, you're gonna have to factor in the people who weren't really into YouTube to begin with. They were mostly into it because it was kind of like a fad. Did I ever actually go down here? Yes, I did. Oh, but we can actually... What? 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 Okay, sure. There's this thing. Oh! Jealous chest, okay.
You have opened others before me.
What? Oh no. Oh no! What am I supposed to do? This is like, how am I supposed to open the jealous chest? I don't know. This is interesting. I thought this is what we need to do to pass, but like, yeah, like nowadays, it's not like, nowadays, like, if you have 50,000 subscribers, 100,000 subscribers, that's more a matter of if than when these days, so, yes, because most people's views have matured, and like I said, like, it's kind of sad, I think, a little bit, because, like, YouTube's kind of lost, like, that sense of discovery. I don't think that's ever really going to change, even if you were to create a new video sharing site and people were to magically flock to it, which I highly doubt that would ever happen. Are you still... No, we healed you. They would probably still be doing, they would probably go out and discover new channels at first, but probably not after a little while. Oh, that's where this was. I think, wasn't there a spot here that we needed? Yeah, okay, I see. And yeah, like, it's lost that sense of discovery, which it's kind of sad, I think. It's one of those things, like I'm no different. I can't exactly say, oh, you guys need to start checking out new channels, because I'm no different, actually. Like, I'm going back and I'm thinking, I've subscribed within the past, since 2015, I've subscribed to, okay, well, actually, I do have to factor in that, like, I have subscribed to channels. I have subscribed to video channels on this channel, my MegaShadowFist channel. Although I do have to take that into consideration, because, like, the videos that I tend to watch on my MegaShadowFist channel are a little bit different than the videos that I tend to watch on my other channel. My other channel is mostly like Let's Play videos and stuff. Like, this channel, I tend to watch, like, a lot of, honestly, if I were to be really honest, a lot of really girly Japanese videos. Like, let's see what we got here. I laughed. No. The Larry Butts voice. We haven't used that in a while. I don't think I've used that at all in this mini series. There. I laughed so hard it made my face hurt. Or did it now? A lot of really girly Japanese videos, actually. Like, it's just one of those things. But anyway, what was I talking about again? I was talking about something here. Oh yeah, but like on the other channel, 2, I subscribed to Voices from the Dark because I saw a playthrough of Katoa Shoujo. I can laugh again, thanks! Let's see, Hearts. A Voice from the Dark because I was looking for a playthrough of Katoa Shoujo back in April 2015, and then, You're Sick. I lost all my money on the lottery. Oh, that actually kind of... Wait, how do you lose all your money on the lottery? You pay like $2. Like, did you... How do you... You don't lose money in the lottery. Like, the only money you lose is the money that you didn't have to begin with, and plus like the $2 that you spent on the ticket. Well, I mean, maybe you spend a bit more money on like one of the more expensive ones, but still, like, worst case scenario, I've never heard of a lottery ticket costing more than $10. I don't understand how you could have lost all your money in the frickin' lottery. Unless this is like the lottery from like Fallout New Vegas, in which case, well, you're lucky you didn't lose your life. Anyway, yeah, and then I say Voice from the Dark, and then I subscribed to the Third Will guys earlier this year, back when Jello-Ocalypse shouted out that their channel, and then I started watching Thrilling Intent. Now I'm rich, yay! I don't understand how me curing you solve your financial problems. We'll go with it. Yeah, they're just those two channels, and I haven't subscribed to Modern Willens yet, because generally speaking, the way that it used to be back when I was younger was I would just, like, if someone uploaded just one video that I liked, I would subscribe to them. So I ended up, over time, subscribing to, like, 800, 900 channels. And then back in, like, 2012 or so, I started, I went on a subscription purge and reduced that number from, like, 800, 1,000, whatever it was, like, 200 or so. And then I slowly started dropping it to, like, 100 something. Nowadays, like, I do, like, a test period. Like, I watch channels. If I find myself repeatedly coming back to them over and over and over again over the course of like 2 or 3 weeks, more than likely I'm going to keep going back to watch their videos. So that's when I subscribe to them. So Modern Villains is still in that test period, but
I am suffering from a lack of body.
Dark Servant, eh? But yeah, like, it's kind of lost that sense of discovery. It's just something I want to talk about. I don't know, like. It's kind of sad in a way, because, like, I don't really go, because, like, I'm no different. Like I said, I don't really go out of my way to find new YouTube channels or anything. It is what it is. We can't really change it. That's just how it is. There's nothing really wrong with that. That's just how interest lasts over time.
Hey, my body, something I've missed you,
Pal, I guess, like, the FPS counter is covering. How much would it suck if that FPS counter actually, like, got, like, superimposed into the video? That's happened a couple times where, like, my FPS counter got superimposed into the video. Like, if you go to my playlist section on my channel and watch, like, miscellaneous videos, I did a video with Garcom where we were doing, like, did it actually show up in that? We were doing Star Wars Pod Racers on the N64, and I believe that the FPS counter showed up in that. It was like when two idiots race or something like that.
Some hero struck me down.
Did he now? It's just something I want to talk about. What is your guys' opinion on the whole thing? On, you know, the fact that, you know, most people's tastes have matured. Like, there's no longer that sense of maturity anymore. There's a lot of things that have changed about YouTube. I think, like, it's I'm sure you guys have heard about it. Like, you know, like, this has actually been brought up quite a bit by, like, a lot of, like, the larger channels, right? Where they're like, oh, you know, like YouTube used to be a place where you could do videos, you could do anything, but you can't really do that anymore. Like, it's all about, you know, the views and subscribers. And yeah, that is true. I mean, back when I created this channel back in 2010, I don't know, I've been trying to make a habit of switching to, like, the double number year thing instead of, like, saying 2000, starting with 2010, because, like, you can't say 2009, that's kind of weird. Just say 2009, but, like, 2010 onward, just say 20. I've been in the habit of trying to switch into that because, I don't know, I just feel like it. But in 2010, back when I created this channel, it was impossible to monetize gameplay footage. Well, actually, no. I believe Josh Jepson actually got was able to get his channel partner, and he was able to monetize his gameplay footage. But he was the only channel that I could think of at the time that did that. And back then, like, it was so rare that like, it was basically it was so rare that, like, he was pretty much literally the only channel that I could think of, like, gameplay channel that subscribed, that was, like, monetized. So when I created this channel, I created it just for fun, not for monetary purposes or anything. Wow, now I can conquer the world. Yeah, like, yeah, it was like, yeah, YouTube was very different back then, right? Like, I think back then, YouTube had the 50, like, they had recently increased the time limit, because before then, like, it was, you guys remember, it was 10 minutes per video. Like, you could only upload 10-minute videos, 11 minutes if you're a director, but nothing more than that. But then, in, like, 2010, they increased it to 15-minute videos. But now, obviously now you can upload however long you want, but, you know, that's just how it was back then. But yeah, like, if you're a gameplay channel, like, no one even imagined that you'd be able to, like, monetize videos as a gameplay channel. Like, that was just a pipe dream, because, like no one actually believed it. Like, everyone back then thought that if you were to do YouTube videos, YouTube gameplay videos, you would only be doing it for fun, like, basically forever. Will we even be able to? I play video games so slowly. This game is supposed to be like a 60-minute game, but I don't think I'm even really that close to finishing it. We still need the. It's just one of those things. I just felt like something I just felt like bringing up. But anyway, let's get back to the game, eh? I've rambled about that for enough.
I bit my tongue.
Oh, did you bite your tongue now? Well, that's unfortunate because like when you bite someone's tongue, like how much would it suck if like I don't actually I'm not even quite sure what I was going with that. I was trying actually from the back we kind of look like, isn't it just me or from the back like Princess Remedy actually kind of looks like Timmy a little bit, like Timmy from Undertale, which I really need to. Like I said, there have been several attempts to do the to do the bonus video, but like it will happen eventually. At this point, more than likely, probably. Like I think my goal actually is to get it out and ready by the 1-year anniversary of the series. I want to have it out by then. Like, if it's not out by then, I've sincerely failed. And, like, it was supposed to come out 2 weeks after I finished the series, but, you know, what can you do? Stuff happens. Healing failed. Why is she so hard? Or maybe I just suck. Oh, I forgot that I can blow things up. I can, like, throw flasks. Yeah, I forgot I can do that. Okay. You know what game I just randomly thought of? Like, Grabbed by the Ghoulies? You guys remember that? It was a game that was, it was a launch title. It was a launch title for the original Xbox way back when. Oh, and it had a very weird control scheme, too, actually. Like, a very weird control scheme. Like you didn't actually hit, like, A, B, X, or Y to strike. You use your right stick. Like, I think you ran around with your left stick and then you use your right stick and you hit directional pads with your right stick in order to beat up enemies.
Ooh, now I can eat again.
Oh, can you now? Oh, we can see this over here. That means that, yeah, we can pass through it. Okay, we got a heart. I wonder, do we even need to heal everybody? We probably do if we wanted to get like are there multiple endings for this game? I don't think so. Maybe there are. Let's see, this video's been going on, I started at the 42-minute mark, right now it's the hour 14-minute mark, so that would put it at about, so 52 would be 10 minutes, 1 hour and 2 would be 20 minutes, so this has been going on for 32 minutes. I don't want to make this longer than 40 minutes, so like, if we reach the 40-minute mark and it doesn't seem like we're even really that close to beating the game, I'm probably just going to end it off because I don't want to make this longer than 40 minutes. Alright, let's talk.
So bored.
Are you bored now? Oh, you better not be, because if you are bored, then, well, you know what happens, right? Ladies and gentlemen, like, you know, like, sometimes, like, when you get bored and then, like, you just blow up.
Shadow, what are you doing? Hurry up and get off the island before it blows up!
Blows up! It was something like that. Sonic Adventure 2. That game is actually such a really quotable game, I think. Such a really quotable game. I don't know, cause like, you know, it was the classic voices, right? The classic in English, the classic English voices. And dude, these last few years are actually kind of difficult. Classic voices, which honestly, in retrospect, really weren't all that good. The voice acting in those games was actually kind of bad. Actually, a lot of people have a lot of sentimental, myself included, have a lot of sentimental value with them because, you know, that's what you grew up with, right? But, you know, other than the fact that the VA work was not exactly the best, but still, had some pretty quotable lines.
There he is, that fake hedgehog.
No, actually, no. Wait, no. Sonic said that, right? There he is, that fake hedgehog.
Fake? Fake? I think you're the fake hedgehog around here. No. I think you're the fake hedgehog around here. Fake? Ha! You're not even good enough to be my fake.
I'll make you eat those words. What am I doing? No TV or movies. I'm outie. I like running better. I'm outie. Where? Get that head. Stop. First of all, I'm terribly misquoting all of these too. Secondly, there's a healing mode where you blow up all the Don't worry, we can do this later. We have to be a bit more precise. We have to be a bit more strategic with our flask placements. We can do this, I think. We're just gonna have to. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna, yeah, like this. Just like go from side to side. Take a couple hits when you need to, but in the end, there we go. No, you're not dead yet. Come on, please die. If you don't die, then what are you gonna do?
That's how you heal people? That was exciting! I saw it on satellite TV! Okay. I scare myself.
Do you scare yourself? Well, let me tell you something, buddy. You know, it's okay to scare yourself, alright? Like, sometimes, you know, like, you get scared, but, like, what's important, really, is what you do with being scared, right? Like, you know, like, sometimes you get scared, but, like, if you're... What am I doing? Yeah, this just reminds me. This just reminds me.
I have learnt to live my immoral ways.
Reminds me of freaking in Tales of Vesperia. When we were on Heracles, we had to do this boss fight, and I was like having a lot of trouble because like for certain reasons which I won't exactly get into, your healing characters, or at least your healing, you couldn't really, your primary healing character was out of the party for certain reasons, and I was having a lot of trouble with that boss. You got the northern key, and so like I just like I was having so much trouble, and then I was like, speech at towards a certain flyer. I am a rock. I am a rock. And so after a certain point, I was having a lot of trouble. I was getting close to beating him, and so then I was like, then I decided to give myself a little motivational speech, if you will. I was just like, speech, 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 speech. Okay, I know you guys are having a lot of trouble, but you know, when the going gets rough, you just have to make it through. And what? I'm not a rock, bogus. Okay. You just have to push through it, and then okay.
I make sense when I talk.
You make sense when you talk? You're complaining about making sense when you talk? Interesting. Okay. Gotta use these, it's quite interesting, though. It's kind of like bullet hell a little bit, but, like, the thing about this is that we don't exactly have bullet hell hitboxes. Like, one thing you know if you ever play bullet hells is, like, bullet hells have, like, they get... Bullet hells, the way that they work, they... What it took him so long to die? Like, even though, like, a lot of bullets come at you, which is why they're called bullet hells,
hey, blast the server, Sally!
Blast processing? You know, is this like, does Sega do what Nintendo don't? Genesis does what Nintendo don't?
I seem to have put on weight.
Okay. Genesis does
what Nintendo don't.
This commentary has gotten extremely random. Like, I've stopped talking about the game pretty much at this point. Like, I haven't like actually consistently talked about the game since last episode. Ever since I started that awkward topic, I've just been like, hey, let's just talk about a bunch of random things, because why not? Again, let's think about all this random stuff we talked about this entire episode so far. Brought up like that one incident. That was silly of me. Not to be confused with the song "Silly of Me." Healing mode. Okay, don't kill me. Please don't kill me. That would be really bad. If you killed me, out. We'll try that again. So, it's kind of weird though. Like, I remember there was a time when I used to actually actively record at this time. Like, I don't record this late anymore. Like I said, this is like the first time in like legitimately like almost 2 years since I recorded this late. Well, actually, is that true? No, I think no. There was one. Actually, I did the bomb quest video. Not bomb quest. I forgot what it's. Bomb core video that I did with Garkon and Kratos and Razor earlier this year. That was recorded at like 2 a.m. actually. And I did it because, like, I had the house to myself that weekend, so I could get away with it. Normally, like, that's kind of, like, one of the reasons why I haven't really done a lot of videos with Garkon and Kratos and whatnot, is because, especially in Garkon's case, he prefers to record, like, super late at night, like, and I just don't want to do that because, like, I don't know if you can tell this, ladies and gentlemen, but I have a very loud voice, and I like to be able to use that to its full potential, and when it's 3 a.m. and people are sleeping, you can't exactly, you know, just randomly, "Boss, oh boy, the freaking radio back was, I can't believe you're doing this all the time, why don't you do this Phoenix right now?" You can't do that at 3 a.m. So, it's one of those things. There we go, healing complete.
Thanks, I feel lighter already.
I think I've changed every single one of these people's voices without, like, subconsciously. Okay. We're at the 40-minute mark for this episode. How close are we to beating it? I think we're really close. Let's just push it. If this ends up being like an hour-long video, it ends up being an hour-long video. Who cares?
The prince is on the 2nd floor. Everyone evacuate when he got sick. In case it's contagious. What's his illness? See for yourself. Better go prepare yourself first.
Okay. Regeneration power. Is this like the final boss, ladies and gentlemen? It might be. Who knows? I mean, here I was worried that, like, I wouldn't have enough content. Like, I'd have, like, the final episode of the recording session would end up being, like, super short. Like a 15-minute video. But, you know, I tend to play games super slowly. So, like Danganronpa, I need to actually go to, oh, that's not the one I want. I need to go back and, I need to look at the playlist, which, by the way, you know, one person you shouldn't be, ladies and gentlemen, you shouldn't be, you know, my old pal Kratos. You know why you shouldn't be my old pal Kratos? You know, Kratos, I have a bone to pick with you, sir. Let's see, hold on, what's this? Thanks. Let's see, we'll just give him the Edward voice.
Nobody can cure what ails me. You see, I suffer from everything. Fear, skull pain, slimy tears, stubbed toe, runny nose, nightmares, chronic hype, fear of birds, apathy, and a voice in my head with a very large ego. Hiller, do you honestly believe you can cure me? Do you earnestly believe you can defeat me?
Okay, so this is the final boss, I suppose. This is really creepy looking. You know, don't be like Kratos, right? Where, like, when he asks you for like a, when he asks you for a third party, when you mention in one of your videos, Danganronpa specifically, that you found a third party app which allows you to see how long your playlists are on YouTube, since YouTube doesn't do that for you anymore, he asks you for it, and then, you know, you give it to him, doesn't bother saying thank you. You know, I'm really offended by that. Didn't bother saying thank you. Went off to mention his own videos, but then, you know, didn't even bother giving me credit. Like, oh, you know, thanks to Mega, I got this cool thing where I can see how long my playlists are. Nope. He was just like, oh, you know, I just found this playlist. No, didn't give me any credit. Didn't say thank you. Don't be like Kratos. Learn how to say thank you, ladies and gentlemen. PSA. That is a really big nose. Okay. This actually kind of reminds me of Mother Brain a little bit. By the way, random shout out for like a series that I did 2 years ago at this point. What was it? It was Mega sucks at my playthrough of Metroid Zero Mission. I believe this game will be the second game on the channel that I've beaten in one sitting. The other one was Metroid Zero Mission, that was 3 hours actually. That was the only time where I did like 3 series at one time. I believe I was doing 3 series at one time, because normally I do 2, right? One is the Monday, Wednesday, Friday series, one is the Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday series. But I also had Metroid Zero Mission going up every day for like 8 days or so. So I believe I was doing Tales of Vesperia at the time, and oh, I have to start all over probably. Tales of Vesperia at the time, and Tales of Vesperia and Dead Space. Which, by the way, actually, someone was curious, like, how I determine, like, what like what games go up for Monday, Wednesday, Friday, what games go up for Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Someone was curious about length. Like they thought that maybe I chose like longer videos for Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and shorter videos for Monday, Wednesday, Friday. That is actually not true. Actually, it used to be the exact opposite. Like I used Monday, Wednesday, Friday, for those of you who remember, that used to be like those used to be my super long JRPG days. Like, in fact, actually, like I purposefully avoided starting series that were longer than games that were longer than 20 hours for my Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday series. Actually, way back when. That's actually that's the truth. What I should have done was we reheal once we, but so like Monday, Wednesday, Friday was longer. Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday was shorter. But then eventually it sort of became like the exact opposite. I started doing like shorter videos for Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and longer videos for Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. I will say this. Okay, I just died. I do not factor game length at all into whether it's going to be a Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday series. I don't do that anymore because one thing I've realized is that it's kind of pointless actually. Once once the series is over and you're viewing it in like a playlist or something, whether it came out on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, it doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. They're all the same at that point. Like the only thing, like you'll be able to tell by like you'll be able to tell because like if it's a Monday, Wednesday, Friday series, I'll say my end of the series outro. I'm waiting for my health to regen. It doesn't seem like it's gonna regen. My end series outro every 3 episodes instead of every 4, but at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter, so I don't really factor in length when I do a series anymore. It's just that they're just like Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. That is my main series, right? Monday, Wednesday, Friday is meant to be a bit more of a relaxed series where I can just where I can just do games that maybe people might not necessarily be super interested in watching, but you know I'm interested in doing myself. Okay, gotta be careful here. Do I have any more, it doesn't seem like I have any more, whatchamacallit. There we go. I don't, factor... I just tend to do the more popular series on Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, because, that's when everyone's watching, you know, like, that is when everyone's watching. Even if it's a lesser-known series, you know, even if it's like a lesser-known game, people are more likely to give it a chance if it appears on Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, as opposed to Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Alright, let's try this again. That's one of those things. So, so in recent times, Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday has become like visual novel hybrid series, right? You know, Ace Attorney, you know, Danganronpa. I do want to do like some of the virtual last rewards. I do want to do the Zero Escape games, I should say. I'm kind of I'm curious. The Spike Tunes have recently they've been on a roll actually. They've been releasing all sorts of games on Steam in recent years. And this year especially, they released the third Zero Escape game on Steam. They haven't done the first 2, but they are planning on doing it. You might say why? It's because the third game just came out this year, I believe. Whereas this first and second one are kind of old, so I don't know. They'd be more like PC ports than actually made for PC games, if that makes any sense. I'm not quite sure if I want to do 999 or not, because like I generally prefer to do jeez, this is annoying. Generally I prefer to do gotta be careful here. Generally, I prefer to do, I generally prefer to do blind playthroughs rather than non-blind playthroughs of games. That's just how I tend to do things. So, like, this video's been going on for almost an hour. So, like, I'm wondering if I should just skip straight into Virtue's Last Reward, or if I should do 999, because, like, historically, it wouldn't be any different than what I did with Ace Attorney, like where I went straight into Justice for All instead of doing the first game. I'm not quite sure if I should do that or not, though. There we go. It's just one of those things. This kind of sounds like Undertale a little bit. Or at first it did. Is this the final art?
Rage, loss, sorrow. Can they really be healed? The pain lets us know we are all alive. Your healing is not needed in this world.
Okay, so this... Okay. Whoa! Okay, this is going like straight up. I'm glad I'm playing this on normal rather than hard, actually. Fair to be honest here. Okay. Gotta be careful here. Unfortunately, like, you can't actually, this isn't like Isaac, this isn't like the Binding of Isaac, which is a twin stick shooter, where, like, you aim and move with two different sticks, so, like, you can't, like, you have to shoot in the direction that you're running towards in this game, unfortunately. Gotta be careful here. I took a lot of silly hits because I was just trying to kill him like super quickly. Yep, I'm gonna die. Alright, let's try this again. Because like, that happens sometimes where I get like tunnel vision and I guess get super focused on trying to just win. So then I just don't bother with actually using strategy or anything. Alright, let's try. This video's been going on for a relatively long time, and I'm really paranoid that something crazy might happen. I don't want like any bad things happening, so I want to end this relatively soon. So let's try being a bit more serious. But yeah, I'm not quite sure if I want to do like 999 or Virtue's Last Reward. Okay, but let's be more serious. Oh, by the way, Zero Escape, ladies and gentlemen, that's the thing. There you go. Took care of you. Out. Gotta be careful because that one shoots out very fast. Alright, now it's your turn. I think it's 4 forms, right? Yeah, there's this form. We take out this form, and then it's the final phase. Okay. Gotta be careful. You're dead. I love his face when he dies, the snake. Okay, now it's your turn. Duck. Let's just take the hits, I don't care. Okay, now it's just the duck. There we go. Now it's time to go to the final phase, ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready? He's got like he's kind of like Popeye the Sailor with his little, like, anchor tattoo. Rage, loss, sorrow. Can they really be healed? The pain let us know we are all alive. Your healing is not needed in this world. You know what this reminds me of? It kind of reminds me of, like, what's the song by Dragon Force? The song that was like super popular in Guitar Hero 3. This like the really hard song. What was it called by Dragon Force? So far through the fire and the flames. That's what it reminds me of, kind of. Through the fire and the flames we carry on. Okay, I think I'm all out of flasks actually. Oops. Okay, gotta be careful. Oh, I'm just taking all sorts of hit right now. Okay, down. Up. Okay, down. Up, down. Okay, yeah, I knew I was gonna get hit. Oop, 2 hits. Gotta be careful. I should save my flask for the final boss. I really should. Oh, we killed him! I swore I thought I was gonna die, ladies and gentlemen. I swore I thought I was gonna die. Alright, there we go. Healing complete, you got a heart. There we are.
Oh, thank you so much. Your healing skills are truly exceptional. May I ask your name? Princess Remedy, is it? Princess Remedy, I hereby bestow upon you the right to be the Queen of Hurtland. Of course, after what you have accomplished, we'll have to change the name to Healland. But indeed, you may marry anyone you want, and they'll rule the kingdom with you. Simply speak to someone who is healed.
Oh, we can marry whoever we want, huh? So, who do you want to marry, ladies and gentlemen? Let's see here. You know what? You know, that flower, man. That flower. You know, I was really digging that flower. Let's marry the flower, ladies and gentlemen. Actually, no. Are you kidding me? How could I turn up an opportunity? I'm sure some of you guys are like, no, you gotta marry Idle. Yes, like, come on. Like, if I didn't marry Idle, like, that would be ridiculous. Alright, let's get married. Yes! Oh. Yes. There we go. And so Remedy became Queen of Healland. She and Idle ruled justly. And they lived happily ever after. Me, Tipsy, and Queen Remedy are an adventuring trio now. Okay. 1 hour, 29 minutes, 48, completion 78%, 63 out of 80 hearts, 4 out of 5 power, Game by Daniel Rimmer. Okay, so now we are at the credits, so... The end. Push button to replay. We'll just end it right here, ladies and gentlemen. So, this was a fun little Mega Breaks with. So, right after this, assuming that nothing bad happens after this, I'm... Knock on wood, everything is fine. After this, we're going to be doing Dual Destinies. So, look forward to that. Like I said earlier in the recording session, I did some test footage. I got a program called Air Server to that allows me to what they call it mirroring, taking like iPad or iPhone stuff and being able to view it on a computer. So I got that so that I could mirror it, and I'm going to use Fraps to record it. And I did some test footage. Everything came out perfectly fine, so that series is a go. And knock on wood, nothing crazy happens. But yeah, so for now, this is a fun little series. I hope that you guys enjoyed it, and I hope that this doesn't end up like 100% orange juice, and my audio gets all sorts of messed up again. Without further ado, let's go ahead and end things off here. So, should I do like... No, it's a Mega Breaks with. We don't need to do like the full-blown crazy intro. Like the full-blown crazy, like if you came here only for Princess Remedy. No one came here only for Princess Remedy. That's just silly. Maybe it did. I don't know. But, yeah, so until next time, guys, whether it be with Dual Destinies, Franbo, whatever, I'll see you guys soon, I suppose. So, this is MegaShadowFist signing out. Oh, but I guess I should do my normal intro, right? So, if you like this video, this series of videos, please feel free to leave a like if that is cool. Please feel free to subscribe and join Team Strawberry today. Also, be sure to follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/MegaShadowFist. I'll be sure to leave that in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching, and this is MegaShadowFist signing out. Bye!